Find Leviathan. Shit. That sounded bad. Hello.
I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Then what are you?
Something more. Your mind belongs to me. Breathe.
Man? What's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
You took down a Reaper. You could help win this war. Why the hell are you hiding down here?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why.
Yeah.
Before the cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter. Only the harvest.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination was not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments. You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper, perfect in its design, each formed in Harbinger's image, our image. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
But what's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose: preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
You release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
You're responsible for this. Every race that's ever been destroyed is because of you. And now the Reapers will destroy you too, unless you start fighting. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this once and for all.
There's more of them.
Your confidence is singular.
I've earned it. Out there fighting, where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
How we doing, Cortez? Damn it, we got a Reaper inbound! Commander, wake up! She's freezing! Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
We're lucky we got you back. I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Ann. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
It was. We exposed it. Pushed it into the light. Whether it likes it or not, it's a part of this war now.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have our part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Ann. And thanks for all your help. Shepard out.
Like the adventure there. Another achievement unlocked for completing a mission. Come on, load up.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hack it out.
Alright. Non-council races Leviathan. Dominate unlocks in the medbay. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, as I said, that dominate power is kind of like indoctrination, but not as obvious, so it actually turned out to be better. Now we have a source of origin of the Reapers.
Commander.
Before I get too deep into anything, let me just get out of this system, and just for the sake of completion, investigate Skepsis. Investigate fuel. Oh, and 200 units only. Fair enough. Yeah, that was surprising in some ways, not so much in others.
Commander.
Figures that someone created the Reapers, and Cerberus style, it was good intentions, but not really. It was just an effort to control things for their own benefit. Gone wrong. So that's something we'll have to deal with, I guess, when the time comes. But for now, not ally against the Reapers is crucial. Although those guys probably are more powerful than the Reapers, and that's a scary thought. They're not actively trying to kill or dominate us at this point. But that's where our guns should be turning as soon as possible, I think. Anyway, 95% readiness. Let's see what new assets we got. Leviathan Informant Team. A mixed species team of special operations soldiers have volunteered to covertly deliver Leviathan artifacts behind enemy lines. These attacks aim to make Reaper creatures thralls of the Leviathans. On a small scale, this could cause chaos and disruption. On a large scale, and if given enough time, it could form an army of Reaper creatures dedicated to exterminating their own kind. The team's major limiting factors are the small numbers of artifacts and the reluctance of Alliance commanders to operate openly with such a potent weapon for fear the Reapers might develop a countermeasure. And surely also for the fact they might actually make the Leviathan more powerful than the Reapers, which really doesn't solve our problem. Okay, new Alliance stuff. Communications arrays. Before fleeing onto them, Commander Shepard's help, Technician Grace Sato saved a copy of the schematics for the Alliance's most advanced communications relay. Okay, that's good. 6th Fleet is updated, I saw. Right, yeah. Just around Bryson, yeah. High-level energy physics. Understanding of them that the Reapers seem to ignore. So they're defying the laws of physics, apparently. Not a good thing. Husk neural map. Isolating the parts of the brain responsible for interpreting sensory data. Various strengths and weaknesses of Reaper ground forces when it comes to sight, smell, hearing, and so forth. Huh. Yeah, that could be useful. Crucible. Jovian dissertation. Scientific data draws conclusions about the giant air gas giant's Isale's exceptionally powerful magnetic field, which has complex interactions with those of its moons. So the mathematics used to model it. New insights. Okay. Radiation shielding sheath. A sudden turn in space weather. And you may laugh, but it's a genuine thing. There is such a thing as solar wind, for example. Shielding used by the obsession of the gas giant Cineas will prove a low-cost way to keep the device safe against all but the most unusual energetic emissions. That can only be good. And Dextro rations. When we were struck by the Reapers, the agribusiness of Triginta Petra had a surplus of both plant and animal-based products for dextro amino acid-based sapiens. Both Turin troops who favour a meat-heavy diet and the Quarians who are typically vegan show marked preference for these recovered rations, suggesting that although they were wiped out by enemy forces, the Petrans had pretty good taste. Serving the Petran food tree unit about to go into combat can restore a little morale and dignity to an otherwise demoralised squad. Okay, so we're sitting pretty on some more assets. That can only be a good thing. Yeah, so I think what happened back there speaks for itself. A new threat uncovered. I say threat because it's not distinctly our enemy, but has great potential to be so. There's definitely going to be a factor operating in the back of our mind when it comes to dealing with the Reapers in the future. And if we ever get a chance to severely cripple the Apex race's capabilities of taking over in the wake of war, both as a practical countermeasure and as a means of vengeance, because they are, after all, responsible for all this. And then we'll have to bear it in mind. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time.